Simon Ekpa is live from prison. Give updates about his release and when he will be released. All right, dear listeners, Simon Ekpa on this day has decided to go live. Yes, to go live from Kimakoski prison. Yes, where he is still very much in at the moment. Though we all know that Simon Ekpa is still very much still on his trial case. Yes, and he's still trying to see how to defend himself. And the good news is that Ekpa is making a headway, and with what is on record, Ekpa has 80% chances of getting free any moment from now. Yes, on this day, for you to be updated and for you to know what is currently going on, Ekpa has decided to go live, and I would like you to be informed about what he has just said. Yes, in fact, what I think Ekpa has brought to us is a message of hope. Yes, because a lot of people, a lot of us are already feeling hopeless and worried that, oh, when is Ekpa going to be out and all of that. But now he has brought you a message of hope. Yes, to be hopeful. Now pay attention. It's life. It's life. It's life. Let's go in.
Support to this government up to this point.
It's the eagerly eat and win trouble. The more you eat, the more you win. How to win?
Whenever the Nigeria state start crying, know that you are doing something and you are doing it very right. For the very first time in the history of the Biafran liberation, Biafran discussions and issues has never been talked about the way it is being discussed today, both with the enemy and those that are supporting Biafra. I want every one of you to understand that what we are doing now is your right. Freedom is the most important thing in every human life, and you must go out to fight for freedom, to regain your freedom, and make sure you are not enslaved. Make sure you don't live a life and leave your children, your grandchildren, your generation to come in the hand of slave masters. It is your responsibility as a man, as a woman, as leaders in your family, your different organizations, to fight for the people and free them from the enslavement and the shackles of Nigeria state. That's exactly what we are doing today, and that's why we are making progress. Since 1945, Biafra people have witnessed all manner of wanton killing, destruction of properties, ethnic cleansing, genocide, just in the name of maintaining one Nigeria. And today, the generation of which I'm very proud of, which you are part of, are raising up to say enough is enough. It is time we take the bull by its horn and say enough is enough, and we must fight for our freedom. Just like many countries in the Nordic countries today where we live have decided to fight their way many years ago. And today, there are countries where the innovation, development, and all manner of civilization has come to stay. We are not different from these countries. We are not different from Finland. We are not different from Sweden. We are not different from Estonia and many other countries around this Scandinavian region. So, my people, whatever you are doing today by supporting the Biafra Republic government in exile is your right, your political right, right to freedom of expression, freedom of association, and freedom and anything that has to do with your freedom. It is what you are exercising today under the Biafra Republic government in exile. For the very first time in Nigeria history, the entire foundation of evil Nigeria has been uprooted. And today, from the presidency down to the local government chairman, they are all running helter-skelter because Biafra has brought a new dimension that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu talked about. before he was kidnapped. Many people did not see that particular spirit coming. But today, every prophecy has come to pass. And the process and the road to the restoration of independence state of Biafra is right in front of us. It's right here, looking at us, and we must not be distracted. We must not be moved. We must not be, we must step back an inch because of the steady bombardment in our land, because of the blackmail, because of the propaganda from the Nigeria state. We must not step back an inch. We must not succumb to the pressure. We must not succumb to the attack coming from the Nigeria state. The more this attack comes, the more we are proving to be on the right path. Today, for the very first time in the history of Nigeria, they have declared Biafra agitators wanted. They are declared wanted alongside with terrorist groups, the terrorist groups that are arresting, rehabilitating within 6 months. They recruit them into the Nigerian army, and they focus more on the southeast part of Biafra. That shows that we are doing the right thing. Today, for the very first time in the history of Nigeria, Nigeria army printing flyers, sharing it on the road, going from one place to another, sharing it on the road. And one thing that is very laughable is they continue to call IPOB. They have refused to understand that Simon Ekpa is the Prime Minister of Biafra Republic of Nigeria, because they know the implication of that. But we will continue to tell them that we are no longer doing our POD thing. What we are now is government, and it is government to government. And I happen to be the Prime Minister of Biafra government in exile. We have the Biafra Liberation Army that was unveiled to defend Biafra people, women and children against the bombardment, against the ethnic cleansing and genocide that the Nigerian government is doing to our people. Yet, every day they talk about ESN camp. Every day they talk about the exchange of gunfire with ESN. ESN does not exist as far as this government is concerned. The people that brought the issue of ESN after 3 years were the criminals of the Nigeria IPOB, who after they failed to destroy Biafra, they are looking for something to hang on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And today, the Nigerian government will send them to start talking about ESN. After 3 years, they refuse to talk about Biafra Liberation Army because they have told them to go and start talking about Eastern Security Network again after 3 years. Why we have made it very clear that anything ESN has been dissolved, and what we have is Biafra Liberation Army. We are making the defense of the Biafra Liberation Army very open and public. Yet, this criminal and terrorist state continue to hang on Eastern Security Network. They continue to hide on IPOB, and many people that are following this IPOB Nigeria do not understand what they are doing, using them to try to put those things hang on the neck of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was the founder of the Security Network. And as a government, we don't operate anything kind of security outfit as such. We have formed the Biafra Liberation Army, we formed Biafra Resistance Fighters, we formed Biafra Navy, and all this together combined becomes the Defense Force, Biafra Defense Force, which is in the public domain. So fellow Biafrans, today, they are still talking about Eastern Security Network. Ask yourself.
All right, my dear listeners, you've heard Simon Ekpa. There is something I witnessed about Simon Ekpa. I don't know if you have witnessed it too. This guy is a very, very, very loyal servant. Simon Ekpa, don't forget that at first, before he beard or before he gave himself or before he was given the title of the Prime Minister of the Biafran Republic government in exile, he first of all tagged himself the disciple of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Am I right? I want to tell you this. Despite Simon Ekpa being the Prime Minister of Nigeria, he still brought himself down to that level of a disciple. This guy you are listening is still in Kimakoski, but you did not even hear him say that, talk about himself, or you vouch, you standing for him, or you intervening for him. He's even saying that you need to stand for Nnamdi Kanu. He's still talking about Nnamdi Kanu's own affairs, Nnamdi Kanu's own the importance of getting Nnamdi Kanu out of detention and all of that. He's still standing in gap for Nnamdi Kanu. So what are we saying? My dear listeners, I am impressed in what I've just said. I must tell you. Simon Ekpa is still a loyal disciple and a good follower of the Biafran leader. Take it or leave it. That is the truth. So, my dear listeners, I want us to give this a critical look and be very, very realistic that this guy is, in fact, loyal to the finish. He's loyal down to earth. Yes, he is. Let me share this video. Make it go viral. Please. Thank you.